Hey everyone, First T here. Thanks for checking out this YouTube channel. Congratulations, Henrik Stenson, on winning the 2019 Hero World Challenge. Here's his post-win press conference interview.
Go ahead and get started here with the 2019 Hero World Challenge champion, Henrik Stenson. Henrik, you mentioned it on the green out there, 18 players in the field, but some of the top players in the world. How does it feel to call yourself the champion?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's obviously not that long ago since we had to finish off that tough two-putt up 18, so we haven't really given too much thought yet, but very, very happy with the way I played today. And when you're up against 17 top players like we were this week, it's obviously an extra feather in the hat to come out on top and to beat them. So yeah, very pleased with the day's work and how the week worked out, obviously.
All right, we'll take some questions out here. If you got a question, we'll get a microphone to you. We'll start over here with Cam.
Henrik, how would you describe the two par fives on the back? They were extremely different. One was kind of an adventure in a not great way, and then but then you saved it at the end, and then one was a near albatross.
Yeah, it was certainly an interesting back nine. I made a couple of birdies on 7 and 8, and then I ran into some trouble off the tee on 9 and bogeyed 9. So it was okay, but I think I was trailing by 1 at that point or something, and then good birdie on 10. Then I was in trouble on 11, made a bomb for par. Good birdie putt I made on 13. Then I had to scramble again real hard on 14, and then hit a 5-wood about 4 inches on 15. So that put me 1 ahead. And walking down 16, I saw that John had finished 17 under, I thought, or if he was playing the last. And yeah, I kind of had it all there in front of me. 3 pars would most likely close the deal. So yeah, I managed to do that, hit some solid shots, and it's never easy to two-putt from, 40 feet, 45 feet up the last, but I had a really good first putt there to make it easy. So yeah, happy with the way I closed out the tournament.
Fatia.
Congratulations, Henrik.
Thank you.
Is it possible to take us maybe back since you won to today? Talk a little bit about your game.
Since the
Wyndham, last win at the Wyndham.
Oh, the last win at the Wyndham? Yeah, that was a little while ago. That was 2017. I mean, I haven't played bad golf, but I haven't put myself in contention enough. It's the same this year. If you're looking at the results, I got a couple of top 5s, top 4s on the European Tour, and a couple of top 10s on the PGA Tour, and then lots of finishes between really 15 and 25, I think. So it's not bad, but it's not what I want and not what I can perform either. So it's just been a very average season, but it finished on a high, and this should give us some good momentum, rest up, and start the next season fresh, and looking forward to the challenges ahead, because as we all know, in this game it's filled with challenges, and you just got to keep on working hard and keeping your patience, and good things will come. So really happy with the way we could finish this year.
2 on the left here.
Henrik, well done. Touching on that, but we all know how good you can be when you're at your best. Troon was obviously the prime example of that. What could this mean for you as a springboard into next year, and how confident are you can get right back to the top of the game where
Yeah, I felt, like I said, I didn't finish Dubai very well, even though I eagled the last hole, I guess, on Sunday, but I was way down in the result list there, and I went straight to the range and spent a couple hours with Pete afterwards, and for once we managed to pick the right things to work on, I guess, and I came here with certainly a better feeling than I had in Dubai, and kept on working on that this week, and the striking started to come back. I've hit the ball a lot better this week than I've done for a long time. So still some ways to go in confidence, and when you really feel like you can hit the perfect shots. But I had a lot of solid iron shots, and I was sticking it in there close on, probably 15 times throughout the week. So you always know it's a good sign when you're hitting a couple of really close every day. So yeah, we just gotta rest up and enjoy this win and the off season, and then come back and then try hard again in January. Well, I think it's always both, really. For me, of course, well, of course, but the confidence for me comes from me feeling like I'm in control of what I'm doing, and then, you know, it's easy to let go and trust what you're doing when you're struggling and not getting the results you want in terms of where the ball starts and which side spin it has. Then of course you're going to feel a little bit more insecure and doubting what you're doing. So they kind of go hand in hand, but I know I can control myself when I need to, and it's more a question of being enough in the right direction to be able to play and feel comfortable. And clearly this week we were on the right side of the fence with that, and then I did a lot of good stuff, and more than anything mentally here on the back nine, when I had some tough challenges, I managed to stay calm and hit the good putts and save myself when I needed to.
On the aisle,
Henrik,
sorry.
at the start of the week, you said that you'd be happy with the top 20 in this tournament. Top 1 is not bad, isn't it?
No, it feels great. Like we touched on earlier, I've been close a couple of times. I was pushing Hideki here, even though he had a decent lead on the back nine. I came back strong a couple of years ago and pushed him to the end and finished second to Jordan at Alworth, even though I think he had kind of run away with it a little bit at that time. So I got a couple of seconds in this event, and feels real nice to get the win finally.
And I wanted to ask you about the Pete, the session that you had with Pete after the DP World Tour Championship, because I saw you going and spending a lot of time on the range, and even during the week you really were working your butt off. What did you guys really figured out that has helped you this week?
Yeah, it was, I just got the body a little bit more engaged. I think it's easy when you're not feeling like you're quite on with your game and your swing. It's easy that you're into details, and we managed to get more into the bigger picture and do a bit more work on the body and where that needs to go, and that certainly put the club in a better position, and I got a bit of speed and a bit of strike back. So yeah, I'm not going to give you all the secrets, obviously.
All right, we'll take two in the front here.
Henrik, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a long time coming. Could you just tell us as to what exactly were the things that actually went wrong in the sense of your swing, your injuries, etc., since the last win in Wyndham? I mean, it's been quite a journey since then.
Yeah, even though I mean, I've had two journeys throughout the years. One in the early 2000s and one probably around 2011. Those have been the tough slumps, really. I mean, I just haven't played to more than probably 75% of my capacity here in the last couple of years, and that's frustrating, of course. But it hasn't been any major things. I had some issues with my elbow for a couple of months, but that's cleared out. And other than that, we've been fairly healthy, and we've been working away, but just not getting it to come together. So of course this win feels really nice, given the hard hours, because even if you're not getting the results and you're getting the you know, the wins and the final groups on the Sundays, everyone out here on tour, you're still working hard, and you got to put the work in, because if you don't do that, you're not going to get the rewards for sure. So this feels like a good gratification for the patience and the hard work that we've done.
Another one in the front here.
Henrik, congratulations. I want to ask you to look ahead to the Ryder Cup and perhaps reflect on how the current European setup, kind of measures against this deep American lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a long ways before we're getting close to the Ryder Cup. Let the American players focus on the President's Cup, which is coming up now, before they need to start worrying about the European team for next fall. Of course, I played 5 Ryder Cups, and I'd love to make it a 6th one at Whistling Straits, no question. So I'm going to try my hardest to qualify for the team. We're going to have a strong team again. There's a lot of new young talent that's been playing well in Europe in the last couple of years here. So we're going to see some new faces, I'm sure, and hopefully some of the familiar ones. So yeah, I'm just going to try my hardest to make sure I'm there.
On the left here.
Well done, Henrik. It's nice to have one major in the bag. How important is it for you to challenge again on the big stages?
Well, this is the big stage.
Good answer.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get another one, no question. I've had a great career. I'm really proud when I sometimes reflect on the tournaments I managed to win and everything else that's been going on. So yeah, it's all about trying to put yourself in the right position, and that's what I did this week. Finished with a bogey yesterday on 18, but I played a good round, and I knew I was right up there, and I was one of the 5-6 guys with a good chance to win today. Whether it happens or not, you never know before, but I was in the mix. I haven't been in the mix really all season to win a tournament more than maybe the Scottish Open, and yeah, you just got to put yourself there. I know I can finish the job when I have to, and yeah, it was great to get this win. And if I can have a wish for next year, that would be to put myself in the mix on a couple of the majors and see if I can get another one.
The new 3-wood, biggest test so far on the 18th there, past it?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I put the most confident swing on it, but the club performed. The epic flash went down the right-hand side and gave me a 7-iron into the heart of the green. So yeah, job done, and yeah, we keep on having a honeymoon.
In the front here.
Henrik, 4 years ago in Rio, you came pretty close to getting a medal that happens only once in 4 years. So it's a good time to come back into form and getting into a winning rhythm. How much are you looking forward to Tokyo 2020?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to making it a second Olympics, and yeah, there's only one thing that could make that super special, and that would be to go one better than in Rio. Came very close to winning the gold. Had a great fight with my good friend Justin down the last, and yeah, he won that one fair and square. So let's see if I can win in Tokyo fair and square then.
Henrik, can you just take us through the shots, the putt on the 11th and the second shot on the 15th? I mean, just what were you thinking, and what kind of shot did you hit, and how important were those two?
Yeah, I was frustrated on 11. I know it's a tough green. All the par 5s really here, when you miss them on the wrong side, that happened to Gary and myself, but even more so for Gary on the third. We both hit it left. You're in some really tough spots with this Bermuda grass and steep banks and fast greens. So yeah, I just hit it. I went for the wrong club. I should have gone probably for a 3-iron and just played for the front part of short of the green and a chip and a putt, and tried to hit a 5-wood up there and leaked it right. It took a big bounce and ended up in a horrible spot really, and couldn't get it on the green. Ended up in the bunker, very average lie in the bunker, and had to just play it out of the bunker, and ended up with almost, I don't know, 25, 30 feet for par. And yeah, saw a good line and sent it off, and luckily it went straight in the heart of the cup. And yeah, when it's your day, when you're winning, you need one or two of those breaks, and I kind of felt like that was certainly one of them for me in this final round. And then come down on 15, I just had to scramble after a bad tee shot on 14, scramble for par on 14 there, made a good, I don't know, 8-footer for par. And then 15 hit a nice second shot with a 5-wood, landed just on the front right corner and took the contours, and yeah, went down to about 4 or 5 inches for eagle. So I figured that would put me right at the top of the leaderboard, either by myself or tied for the lead. And coming down 16, I saw I was one ahead and kind of knew what I had to do from there on.
Congratulations once again, Henrik Stenson. What are your thoughts on this year's 2019 Hero World Challenge? Let me know in the comments section below, and please click on the thumbs up icon if you liked this video. Subscribing to this YouTube channel and sharing the video also helps, and don't forget to click on the notification button for this channel so you won't miss the next First 2 Tee video.